to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Look at him, so smug with that trophy. Eddie, what is that trophy?
It's just the WBA Promoter of the Year, mate. 2000.
Do you want to get it into the image?
Yeah, it's just it's the third year consecutively I've won it. So, just saying.
What did you think of that tonight? It was incredible, right?
Unbelievable! What a show from top to bottom. I mean, you know, that fight. Serrano Cruz. We've had some great fight. I mean, even last night I saw a fight, Liam Wilson against Navarrete. Great fight. Yard Beterbiev, Eubank Smith was exciting. You got Woodlara coming up. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, Erica Cruz. You know, sometimes when you see a scorecard 98, 92, which I thought was a bit harsh actually, 97, 93, probably, maybe 96, 94. But she was unbelievable, and through 5 rounds it was like nip and tuck, and then Serrano just ran away with it, hurt her badly in the 6th, and obviously you know, Katie Taylor's sitting there probably thinking, oh my god, what's going on here, and you know, she ran away with a fight. But massive credit to Amanda Serrano, massive credit to Erica Cruz, just an epic fight.
Do you have an interest on both sides of that? Because obviously Erica Cruz is your fighter in this, and then the Serrano-Taylor rematch. What was your thoughts going into those last few rounds?
I felt, you know, after 5 rounds, like I said, it was 3-2 either way. And I didn't give Erica many rounds on the second half of the fight. Maybe the last, I thought she was tremendous. But obviously, it's difficult because you see Erica Cruz with her dad and you want her to win. And then you got Katie Taylor saying there, you know, if Serrano wins, you got the promo drop in tonight. And, you know, I was pleased for Erica Cruz. She'll be back and she'll be in big fights. But obviously, we do want to see the rematch. And now you're going to get it.
Talk to me about that. So May 20th in Ireland, 3 Arena, done, dusted?
We'll let you know. We'll let you know. Look, I think it's going to be the 3 Arena. We're going to speak to people in Ireland this week. We're going to speak to Conor. But, you know, it's fast approaching. And we can't let this opportunity slip for Katie. I mean, it's amazing. I just said up there, she's going to make her debut in Ireland. And you just saw tonight, Serrano, you know what type of fight it's going to be. It's going to be fight of the year. It's going to be fight of the century. So we'll see. I think it will be at the 3 Arena, in all honesty. And maybe we look to secure the September date for the stadium. But, you know, Katie's made it quite clear to me what she wants to do. And her first priority is Amanda Serrano and then Chantel Cameron. She wants to fight back-to-back undisputed champions. It's the first time in a 4-belt era where 2 undisputed champions have fought each other, reigning undisputed champions. So it's going to be amazing. And looking forward to the press conference in Ireland, probably in 2 weeks' time.
Okay, so first of all, Conor McGregor's tweeted you. What's happened there then after that tweet?
He wanted, you know, he was asking questions about how much more is it, you know, how does it work. I told him that, you know, we're likely to go 3 Arena and then maybe Croke Park in September. He got that, he liked it. Wants to see what we can do. He's going to get Audi to reach out, see if there's a sponsorship deal for one of his many brands. And I think look, in an ideal world, everyone would like to do that event at Croke. We understand the reasons why, and this hasn't been about, you know, complaining that the government aren't helping out. But at the end of the day, the running costs, as I said, were 3 times the running costs of Wembley. And, you know, sometimes you've got a deal in place with both fighters for the money required, and it just worked out more effectively for everybody to do it at the 3 Arena. I haven't given up on it, but very likely.
How proud are you that you're able to bring Katie Taylor back to Ireland? Like you said, making her debut in Ireland, which is ridiculous really at this point.
I'm such as pleased for her, because I honestly felt maybe a year ago that she may never fight in Ireland. And I honestly think that this could be the start of a big run in Ireland. You know, you've got 3 undisputed champions that we represent in obviously Katie Taylor and Serrano's fighting her with MVP, Alicia Baumgardner and Chantel Cameron. And I think we can go Amanda Serrano, Chantel Cameron, Alicia Baumgardner. It'd be 3 incredible fights. And why take her out of Ireland? You know, if we're going back there, and May 20th is going to be really special. You know, I'm pleased for Katie. She deserves it so much.
And when will we get the press tour for that?
I reckon we were actually going to do... It's quite a funny story, because we were going to do a presser on Monday here and then Wednesday in Ireland. And then when we put it to Nikisa and Jordan, they were like, when would we have to fly? And it was like, Monday. They were like, no. And obviously after a fight like that, so she's going to need just a couple of small stitches in that cut, I reckon. And I reckon in the next two to 3 weeks we'll be having a global press tour, and can't wait for that to take place in Dublin. And a big undercard as well. Big undercard.
Let's work our way down this card first of all. Alicia Baumgardner becomes undisputed. What's next for her? Will we see the Michaela Mayer rematch next?
I mean, look, I reached out to Top Rank after the fight. I said, look, at the end of the day, make us an offer. It's got to be a huge offer, but they never made us an offer. So we'd be open to that fight. I think that Alicia wants the biggest fights. She wants to fight Katie Taylor. You know,
will she be on the undercard in Dublin, perhaps?
No, she'll be headlining now. You know, she's a big star. That was another great performance. And by the way, hats off to Mekalev. Unbelievable. I mean, she was out in the, third or fourth round. Came back in the fight, and I thought she did really, really well. She'll come again for sure. But Alicia Baumgardner, just an incredible story of someone who I think was 8-1 when she fought Terry Harper, just looking for any chance, and now sits as undisputed champion of the world.
Could we see her out in her hometown of Detroit at some point?
Yeah, love to do that. I mean, look, Choi is supposed to get the shot, but I don't think she'll want any piece of Alicia Baumgardner. But we shall see.
Richardson Hitchens, talk to me about that performance today. It was a really tough fight.
Really good performance, and Bowser was great as well. You know, never stopped trying. I thought he was going to force a stoppage in the 9th or the 10th. But Richardson Hitchens is a very good fighter, super talented, and he's from that school. You know, Shakur Stevenson was sitting next to me, and that's how good they are. Those guys, they're all very, very talented fighters. I want to see Montana Love against Richardson Hitchens next. I think that'd be a great fight, and it was a big performance from him.
Where would that land, Richardson Hitchens, Montana Love? Cleveland, maybe?
Cleveland, you know, we did a good gate there last time against Steve Spark, and it was a relatively unknown Australian who went and won the fight. But I think against Richardson Hitchens, the build-up will be fantastic, and it'll be a great fight.
Sky Nicholson, where will we find her next? Great performance tonight, obviously WBC silver belt. Will she maybe land on the Croke Park undercard?
Maybe. I think, you know, she's going to need a little rest. She got a little nick. It was a good performance. I think she'll be a bit frustrated with her performance. You know, you have to learn to deal with that style, and Alvarez's style was very unpredictable, very erratic, but she didn't stop trying, and Sky moved too much. You know, she needed to hold her feet more, and I feel like she got very, very tired in the fight. But that's how you learn. You know, it's all very well controlling the pace and not getting hit, but get walked down, get beat up at times. She won nearly every round. But, you know, I feel like she was looking for a better, sharper performance. But it's good, you know, it keeps you humble and shows you there's a lot of work to be done. Everyone's talking about Serrano, and, you know, that performance showed that still work to be done. You know, and you see that from a lot of these young fighters, but they're the kind of fights where you get tired and you ask yourself questions. I thought Ramla Ali boxed really well tonight. Avril Mathy was great as well, you know, never stopped digging in, and it was a different kind of performance from Ramla. Very aggressive performance, trading a lot, getting hit more than she'd probably like, but people enjoyed it. You know, he's really excited, and we'd like to get her in with Yamileth Masado now for the world title, maybe on the Canelo card, Masado being Mexican as well. And I thought Shadesia Green was brilliant. Like, I thought she was brutal. You know, I'd heard a lot about her. She had great support in here tonight, and two great fights as well with Medeiros and Aaron Aponte, and also Yankiel Riviera. It was a brilliant night of boxing. Fantastic.
I'm getting tapped on the back to tell me that we need to hurry up, so only one more question here. No, it was actually Anthony Lever. One more question. So, when's the next US date, and what else can we expect on the US list whenever you do release that?
Say that again, sorry. That was very rude of me. Go on, say that again.
So, obviously, US dates. What's next US-wise, and how many more dates will we expect?
You will get an announcement on Monday for about 6 or 7 shows from us on Monday. Our next show will be April the 8th in America. March the 4th will be in Mexico, which we've already announced. But April 8th will be in San Antonio, and that will be part of the announcement on Monday.
Eddie, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife and saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.